launched the 6th State Road Safety Week. I remember when this discussion came up in the State Road Safety Council about having this Road Safety Week. There were a lot of discussions about what is the outcome. And many times the question comes when Honorable Minister is also the Minister for PWD, also Transport Minister. Whenever we talk about road safety, the first reaction we get from the public to the volunteers of Goacan is Raste Sarke kar, mage road safety week kar. But my dear student friends, one of the reasons we advocated for having the State Road Safety Week was we found that the participation in January in the National Road Safety Week was limited because it was at the beginning of the year. Whereas during the year, we were able to get the participation of all the education institutions and people from different walks of life. A Road Safety Week is an occasion for us to reflect as to what are the tasks ahead of us. It is not meant to fix all the problems. I was just sharing with our MLA from Talegaon constituency that one of the things that we are trying to put forward is to localize this whole program on road safety by instituting the road safety and traffic management committees in every panchayat and municipal council. We are very happy that this program is happening within the jurisdiction of the corporation of the city of Panaji. Because while we read in the media about the city going for a new identity way of being a smart city, one of the big challenges in any such venture is to ensure proper traffic management and also to ensure maximum implementation of road safety mechanisms. So launching this Road Safety Week in Panjim is yet another opportunity to remind ourselves of the tasks that still need to be fulfilled. When we talk of road safety, three important points come up before us. One is education, and I'm sure before this program was formally launched, many of the students must have been watching the slides, watching the presentations. And that education has to be ongoing. And therefore, one of the campaigns Goacan has been advocating is to implement the road safety patrols in our schools. If students in the 8th and 9th standard get a grasp of what happens on the road, what are the challenges of the road, they will become more aware when they actually get a license or when they are accompanying their parents and family members in vehicles. The second important point is enforcement. We do see the traffic police, the transport officials enforcing the law. But one very important thing that I would like to stress here is the role of a traffic warden. This is a huge potential for citizens to participate in the process of enforcement. And when we talk about enforcement, it does not mean issuing fines or issuing challans. Many of us are now volunteers. We stand on the road, we point out to people, remind them to wear their seat belts, remind them to strap their helmets, remind them to wear ISI mark helmet as the banner has been put in front of them. Because this is also enforcement. Enforcement doesn't necessarily mean paying off fines and collecting challenges. My dear student friends, when we go to the schools and high secondaries, we are all the time appealing to children to remind their daddies, their mummies about wearing a original ISI mark helmet. आमी स्वतः भुरग्यांक सांगता कितें एक्सिडेंट जाय जाल्यार डुप्लिकेट डॅडी मम्मी बाजारान घेवचे ना.
Road Safety Week is an initiative which is interpreted by many as a time to use helmets and collect fines by the policemen. While this is true, it is not the objective of the exercise. The aim of this campaign is to emphasize about the need of safe road travel by applying simple rules. It's for all your children. don't get distracted. As per the National Crime Records Bureau statistic, during the year 2015, 5.1 lakh road accidents were reported in India, out of which 1.46 lakhs caused deaths. A total of 3,86,481 road accidents were recorded as a result of fault of driver, while 1,06,021 deaths were a resultant of fault of the driver. Also applying to engineer citizens to map out pothole and flooded roads to better improve road for accessibility. Strict implementation and fear is the only means to bring about discipline. The traffic cell must rather enforce strict measures of licenses cancellation after warning issued rather than hiking fares. Friends, these are the small statistics which I have given you all. I am now told that the transport department used to give licenses at the age of 16, which has now stopped and is being given at the age of 18. It is you youngsters who have to say to all your friends without gear to tell your friends, drive slowly, not to drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. I see in my ward in Miramar, I've got 10 gardens. In 10 gardens, I find all, not you, but students coming in heavy bikes with girls and boys, drinking and having drugs. Then I have to inform the police to come and stop that. You all are the future generation of Goa, future leaders of Goa. After some time, we, Mr. Dhavlikar and Jennifer, myself, most of them will not be there. You all will be there. If you all are disciplined now, you will reach where we are. We were also young, we were also very naughty, but not like what you were, what you are. So friends, my appeal to all of you all, respect your parents. They work hard, mother and father, to buy you a motorbike. But that doesn't mean that you should lose your life. As one of the deputy directors said, let not your parents carry your coffin. You should carry the coffin of your parents. I hope you will realize that.
And not so convenient to obey. As you all know, and we have been enforcing it, wearing a helmet. Helmet may not be a very convenient thing to wear when you're driving or to carry, but it definitely saves. So try to bear that inconvenience and save your lives. And as the speaker, Mr. Furtado, just appealed to you at the last second of his speech, I also appeal to you to be safe and drive safe and adhere what your parents want you all to be.
Occasion of starting a safety week by Goa government from today onwards till 25th. And on this occasion, inaugural function, we have MLA of Talegaon, Madam Jennifer Mansarat, Mayor of Corporation of Panjim, Mr. Sudin. The person who spoke on safety and is always on the road to educate the people is the chairman of Goa CAN, Shri Roland Martins, my director Masurga, both deputy directors, students, teachers, Motorcycle Pilot Association's president, Bus Owners Association president, Rickshaw Owners Association's members, Taxi Association members, Patrakar, media, Bhav, Bhani. I will start in Konkani because nobody spoke in Konkani. And that is the reason I decided now. Media, महेश नायक हजार आशिल्ले सगळे एटलिस्ट आयच्यान 7 दीस तरी पाळणारे ह्या गोंयचे लोक. मित्रांनो, हो जो रोड सेफ्टी गोंयचो चालू करपाक हांवें 2010 सुरवात केली. एंड आय एम प्राउड that there are number of accidents have been curtailed down. Now, number of accidents curtailed down हाजो अर्थ असो न्हय की ते सोंपले किंवा ते खूब बरें काम. आमकां खूब बरें काम करपाची आवश्यकता आसा आनी ते म्हणजे रोड सेफ्टी. आणि रोड सेफ्टी जेन्ना काम करता तेन्ना व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट इज मोटर व्हेकल एक्ट. आमचो गोंयचो मोटर व्हेकल एक्ट आसा ना, हांव भुरग्यांक मुद्दाम सांगपाक सोदतां. आनी त्या खातीरूच जो एक्ट 1984 आनी 89 एमेंड केल्लो तो एक्ट आतां परत एकदा आमी ह्या वर्सा एमेंड करपाक घेतला. आनी हो जेन्ना एमेंड जातलो तेन्ना देर वील बी स्ट्रिक्ट रुल्स फॉर स्टुडंट्स ऑल्सो while crossing the roads, while traveling by scooters, while traveling by motorcycles, two-wheelers, by taxis, by rickshaws. हे सगळे रूल्स आम्ही जेन्ना चेंज करतले तेन्ना रोड सेफ्टी जो फॅक्टर आसा तो कमी जायत वतलो. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दॅट रोड सेफ्टी जे रूल्स आसा ते केले म्हणून जायना, त्या बरोबरच जे रोड्स आसा ते रोड्स सारखे जावपाची आवश्यकता आसा. त्या खातीर गोवा स्टार्टेड टेकिंग ऑफ 4 lanes रोड्स, स्पेशली नॅशनल हायवे, स्टेट हायवे एंड मेजर डिस्ट्रिक्ट रोड. आणि हे फुडल्या 5 वर्सांत हे काम मोठ्या प्रमाणात चालू जालें. आज ह्या भुरग्यांक आपोवपाचो फाटलो उद्देश कितें हो खूब महत्वाचो आसा. And from next years, there will be a lesson in the school on road safety for standard 8, for standard 9, and for standard 10. And it was decided by Union Ministry of Road and Transport. आणि हे जेन्ना इम्प्लिमेंट जातले तेन्ना भुरग्यांक कळटलें की रोड सेफ्टी म्हणजे कितें. आणि रोडार जेन्ना तुम्ही चलता, तुम्ही रोड क्रॉस करता तेन्ना तो रोड कसो क्रॉस करप हे सुद्दां त्या लेसनांनी आसतले. आणि तो प्रयत्न संबंध गोंयांत न्हय तर भारतांत जातलो, प्रत्येक स्टेटींत जातलो. हांगा 2 गोष्टी तुमच्या मुखार मांडल्यो की 4.5 लाख एक्सिडेंट जाता आणि 1 लाख जवळजवळ 10,000 लोक वर्साक मरता. गोंयांत ताचें प्रमाण आसा जवळजवळ 320. आणि सांगपाक वायट दिसता जवळजवळ 60% ऑफ द पीपल डायड बिकॉज ऑफ टू व्हीलर. म्हणजे जवळजवळ 160 वयर लोक टू व्हीलरान मरता. आणि नॉन वेअरिंग ऑफ हेल्मेट तातूंतले 90% आसता. टू व्हीलरान जे लोक मरता तातूंतले 90% फॉर नॉन वेअरिंग ऑफ हेल्मेट आसता. आता तुम्ही विचार करपाक जाय की तुमचो जेन्ना आवय बापूय हेल्मेटा शिवाय भायर सरता तेन्ना तांकां तुमी इन्सिस्ट करपाक जाय. जेन्ना बापूय भायर वता किंवा तुमकां घेवन इस्कॉलाक वता किंवा तुमकां घेवन कॉलेजीक वता किंवा आवय टू व्हीलर घेवन बाजाराक वता तेन्ना तुमी भुरग्यांनी तांकां इन्सिस्ट करपाक जाय की प्लीज वेअर ISI मार्क हेल्मेट. आणि हे जर तुम्ही करात जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता प्रत्येक भुरग्यान गोंयचे जर हे करत जाल्यार कितलेशेच हे एक्सिडेंट कमी जायत वतले. दुसरे तुमचे व्हडले भाव असता, भयणी असता, ज्यो मोटरसायकलींनी भोंवता आणि विदाउट हेल्मेट जेन्ना दिसता तांकां एक थांबोवन रिक्वेस्ट करपाक जाय. गिविंग चलान इज नॉट अ पॉझिटिव्ह अप्रोच. चलान देऊन 100 रुपया किंवा 1000 रुपया जर घेतलो ताका अर्थ नसता. पूण ताका जर रुल्स रेग्युलेशन सांगले हेल्मेट कित्याक वापरपाक जाय जाल्यार ताजे फाटल्यान आमकां चड फायदो आसा अशें म्हाका दिसता. कारण चलन दिले बरोबर फक्त पयशे मेळटले आनी ते ट्रेजरीत वतले. पूण आपल्या तोंडांतल्यान जर बऱ्या शब्दान प्रेमान जे आमी प्रेम विथ लव अशें जेन्ना म्हणटा तेन्ना ताका अर्थ वेगळो मेळटलो. आणि त्या खातीरूच तुमचे कडेन मागता की अशा हातूंत भुरग्यांनी मुखार सरपाक जाय. मुखार येवन प्रत्येक गोष्ट आपल्या मित्राक आपल्या मैत्रिणीक सांगपाक जाय. आणि परत आवय बापायक आपल्या भावाक व्हडल्या भावाक आपल्या कजनाक हे सगळे एक्सप्लेन करपाक जाय. आणि त्या खातीरच इतली ल्हान भुरगीं 8वी 9वी 10वीची भुरगीं आज आपुची अशें आमी थारायलें. आणि ताजो जो सेफ्टी वीक आसा ताजे इनॉग्रेशन करपाचें थारायलें. मित्रांनो, जेन्ना हांवें म्हटलें की 160 लोक टू व्हिलरान मरता आणि टू व्हिलर एक्सिडेंट जेन्ना जाता ताका सेफ्टी नसता. ताका सेफ्टी एकूच आसता की हेल्मेट. तागेली जर तकली आपटली ना किंवा तकलेक हेल्मेट आसा म्हणून ताका जर सिरियस इंजुरी जावना जाल्यार तो मनीस वाचूंक शकता. आणि त्या खातीरच तो प्रयत्न करता आसतना आमचे इन्स्पेक्टरूय भोंवता. खूब जाणांक दिसता कालची गजाल. काल I was crossing to Mapsa and I found 2 motorcycles, 4 people traveling on one road parallel and they were discussing on the issue. Is it required? तुमच्यानो एक लक्षात दवरा की रस्त्यार मोटरसायकलीन वता आसतना अश्यो गोष्टी करपाची आवश्यकता आसा काय कितें. आमी एक विचार करपाक जाय की आमी जेन्ना रस्त्यार अश्यो गोष्टी करता तेन्ना घरा कडेन आपल्या कोण तरी रावता. आपल्या भयण रावता, भाव रावता, आवय रावता, बापूय रावता. आणि त्या खातीर आपल्या घरा बरे तरेन पावपाक जाय हो विचार आमी केन्नाच करना. आणि तो विचार जेन्ना करना तेन्ना मनीस अशा स्थितीत वता आणि अश्यो एक्सिडेंटा सारक्यो गोष्टी घडटा. आणि त्या खातीरच म्हाका दिसता की सबंद गोंयच्या लोकांनी हे जे रुल्स रेग्युलेशन आसा ते फॉलो करपाची आवश्यकता आसा. तुम्ही ते करचे ही मेसेज तुम्ही सगळ्यांक धाडची अशें नमूद करता. आज तुम्ही मोठ्या संख्येन हांगा जमल्या त्याबद्दल तुमचे सुरक्षेविषयी ज्यो गोष्टी तुमच्या मनात आसा त्यो गोष्टीचो अभिमान म्हाका खरेंच मनापासून आवडलो. आमी मुखार वचचे, सगळे सुरक्षेचे नियम आमी घेवन मुखार वचचे अशें नमूद करता. आणि म्हजे 2 शब्द सोबोचे पयलीं आपल्या आवय बापायक इतलेंच सांगात की सेफ journey is very important in life. Thank you very much.
Make a conscious decision not to entertain phone calls and requests from supporters who have been violating traffic rules. This is a very common complaint by traffic police and the law enforcement agencies while they discharge their duties. The whole purpose of this exercise of having a road safety week is defeated if this is done. Besides the traffic department doing their best, it's up to us and each and every one of us to make a safer place to drive in. People should be aware of very elementary safety rules, that is mandatory wearing of helmets, use of seat belts, no drinking and driving, avoid taking drugs which will impair driving, avoid jumping signals, stick to your lanes, avoid using cell phones most of the times, as much as you can rather. Overspeeding, dipping of headlights, overloading of vehicles, both passenger